YouTube video. It's your girl Maddie back at it again. I will be giving you guys some tips / hacks for writing a book. And you know, I have a book, if you didn't know, which I don't know how you couldn't know unless you're not a subscriber or you're new. So hit that subscribe button. And also don't forget to smash that like button. Just hit it hard. That sounded really wrong.
Did you think that I would let you crawl right back into my bedroom after everything we've been through? I know the truth.
I actually took the time to write all this out, which I'm supposed to, duh, I'm a good YouTuber. And I give you guys an example. Now, when writing a book, you're gonna have to have, there's many steps, but not everybody is a writer. And when writing, you have to have an open mind. Just an FYI, I kind of do consider myself a writer, saying that I do write books, saying that it's almost to 200,000 views. It's halfway there. So, yeah, I kind of consider myself a writer. So, yeah. And there are certain writers, like me, that only write in certain types of books. And if you actually look at it, all of my books consist of love. I can only write love books. That's kind of what I'm good at. I've had some ideas that weren't love books, and I've never really did those books. So I got some examples for each step. Now, the first step of writing a book, this is how I go with it when writing a book. I'll usually get an idea. Usually when I'm laying in bed, before I get most of my ideas, I'll get a summary. That's the first thing of writing a book. So my example for a summary is a girl who moves to a city to get away from her past. She meets a friend and maybe even a lover. A love, get it? But then her past starts sneaking up on her and she has to hide it. So that's a summary right there. Just came top of my head. That's a summary. And you gotta figure out the main points. The second step is get names for the characters. And I don't mean just first name. You gotta get first, I don't know why I'm throwing this around. You gotta get first and second names. So, for the girl to move to the city, I got the names. The main character is Deborah Amos. The friend is Kathy Vyers. The baby lover is Thomas Knight. See, you gotta figure out names. And then I have an extra character, which is Kat Valentine, which I know it's a name in a movie, but I'm not really publishing this book, so it's good. Third step, figure out everything you want to happen. Not everything, but the main things, the stuff that actually has to happen, like you want to happen. So I have some points in here, so just bear with me. First, she's gonna move. She's gonna get comfortable, then she's gonna get comfortable. Then she's gonna make friends with Kathy. She's gonna bond more with Kathy. Then she's gonna get a job. Then she meets Thomas. Thomas shows interest in her. But Deborah starts hanging out with Thomas. But I believe in every I believe in every book. I'm gonna put this down. I believe in every book where there's a guy and he shows interest in a girl, the ex has to come along. Like she just has to. Or someone that's obsessed with him. So I put Thomas's ex, Kat Valentine, shows up. And this is where her past starts digging up on Deborah. Kat threatens Deborah. Kat starts to dig up Deborah's past. Now, see, I did not go, if I was actually writing the book, that would probably be my mid-relief of the book. So I did not go all the way in depth, because you're not going to just plan out everything and then write 50 chapters. That's impossible. To me, it is. So you're not going to plan everything. And understand what you write. Like, you can do what I'm doing and write everything down, but what you write is not set in stone. So you do not have to go with this. Like, if you go with it, then awesome. If you don't, it's okay. Fourth, before starting writing you have to figure out, you have to learn how to describe your characters. You can either do what some people do and compare them to actors, or you can make up your own. So either you could do Deborah looks like Jennifer Lopez, Kathy looks like Emma Watson, and Thomas looks like Dylan O'Brien. Or you can do what I did on the paper and describing yourself. Deborah has dark black hair with the gentle blue eyes. So therefore, she did not have black hair before, because I don't think it's possible to have black hair and then blue eyes. So we don't know her original color yet. And you gotta kind of describe their personality. She loves music and works out hard. So basically that's saying she tries to hide her feelings behind music, and also instead of facing her fears, maybe she works out too much. For Kathy, she's blonde hair with bright green eyes. And just with the bright green eyes, that's explaining that she's always enthusiastic and she's super nice. And then she sings her heart out. So she expresses her feelings through music, unlike Deborah, who hides behind the music. And then you got Thomas with brown hair with hazel eyes, muscular body. He gets mad easily, but he's sensitive to animals. He loves animals. So it's showing that he has a short temper, and probably at a time he wasn't at his weight that he wanted to be, so he worked out really hard, and he has a muscular body. Probably. He gets mad easily, maybe because of his past. I don't know. You know, see, I just said like 4 things, and I can probably describe it. And while you're doing that, you have to figure out a title. I would probably call this, I really didn't give this a title. Deborah lives in the same building as Kathy and Thomas, but she's upstairs. She's very top. So it could be the girl upstairs. Yeah, that's a good. Oh, so then the last step is start writing. And and some tips. Like I said before, you would not be able to do every single thing you wrote down. But if you get it, that's good. If you don't, it's okay. And also have fun with your writing. Maybe have your characters have attitude sometimes. And sometimes it's really good when you like expand your writing, like describe every little detail. It's really good to do that. That's it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I feel super confident about this video because, you know, I want to help you guys do other things. So I hope this helps you. If it doesn't, I apologize. If it does, awesome. If you watch my video and it inspires you to start writing a book, comment below the book you're going to start writing when you publish it, and I will read it. Or if you already have a book, go comment them below and tell me your username to Wattpad, and I will go look at it. So that's it for this week's YouTube video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a big thumbs up and leave a nice comment below. And I will see you guys next week. Bye!
Just like that, I can leave you just as fast, but you don't judge me. 'Cause if you did, baby, I tend you to. No, you don't judge me. 'Cause if you did, baby, I tend you to. 'Cause I got issues, but you got too. So keep them on to me, you know they might be you. Bask in the glory, all the problems, because they got coming up, takes us over. Yeah, issues. One of them is hard, but I need you.